Driving through America, you see it all: sprawling cities, endless highways, the hum of engines and the rush of modern life, skyscrapers reaching for the sky, a testament to human ambition and progress. The landscape is dotted with fast food chains, shopping malls, and digital billboards flashing the latest trends. It's a world in constant motion, driven by technology and convenience. Then, a horse and buggy slowly clip-clopping along the roadside. The sound of hooves on pavement, a stark contrast to the roar of engines. The buggy moves at a leisurely pace, unhurried by the demands of modern life. It's a scene that feels almost out of place, a reminder of a simpler time. It's a jarring sight, a glimpse into a world untouched by the 21st century. The horse's hooves create a rhythmic pattern, a soothing sound that contrasts sharply with the chaos of modern traffic. The buggy, with its simple design, stands as a symbol of resistance to the relentless march of progress. This is the world of the Amish, a community shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Their way of life is a stark contrast to the hustle and bustle of modern society. They live in close-knit communities, where everyone knows each other, and family ties are strong. Their days are filled with hard work but also with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Their lives seem a world away from our own, a rejection of the very things we often take for granted. They grow their own food, build their own homes, and make their own clothes. Their children play with simple toys and their homes are free of the distractions of modern technology. It's a life that values simplicity and self-sufficiency. No cars, no smartphones, no internet. Their lives are governed by a set of rules and traditions that have remained unchanged for centuries. They believe in living a life that is in harmony with nature and with each other. Their days are structured around the rhythms of the seasons and the cycles of the land. It begs the question, why choose this life? What drives them to reject the conveniences of modernity? Is it a desire to preserve their cultural heritage, or a deeper spiritual calling? Perhaps it's a combination of both. Their choice is a deliberate one, rooted in a deep sense of identity and purpose. What do they find in their simplicity that we've lost in our modernity? Is it a sense of community, a connection to the land, or a slower pace of life? Their days are filled with meaningful work and time spent with loved ones. They find joy in the simple things, and their lives are rich with tradition and faith. The answers, as I discovered, are complex and deeply personal. Each Amish person has their own reasons for choosing this way of life. For some, it's a matter of faith, a commitment to living according to their religious beliefs. For others, it's about preserving a way of life that has been passed down through generations. But one thing is clear, the Amish way of life is a testament to the enduring power of faith, community, and tradition. It's a reminder that there are many ways to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. In a world that is constantly changing, the Amish offer a glimpse into a different way of being, one that values simplicity, connection, and a deep sense of purpose. To understand the Amish, you must first understand their faith. Their beliefs are deeply rooted in centuries-old traditions and practices that have been passed down through generations. They are direct descendants of the Anabaptist movement, a group that emerged during the Protestant Reformation. This movement was characterized by its radical approach to Christianity, emphasizing adult baptism and a personal commitment to faith. The Anabaptists arose in 16th century Europe, a time of great religious upheaval and change. They sought to return to the early Christian church's practices, rejecting the established church's authority and rituals. Persecuted for their beliefs, many Anabaptists fled to the New World, seeking religious freedom in a place where they could practice their faith without fear of persecution. This migration laid the foundation for the Amish communities we see today. The Amish faith centers around a literal interpretation of the Bible. They believe that the scriptures provide clear guidance for all aspects of life, from daily routines to moral decisions. They value humility, simplicity, and separation from the world. These values are evident in their everyday lives, from the way they dress, to the way they work and interact with each other. Their core values are reflected in every aspect of their lives, from their plain clothing to their rejection of technology. The Amish believe that modern conveniences can lead to pride and a sense of independence that detracts from their reliance on God and community. Their communities are governed by a set of unwritten rules, known as the Ordnung. This code of conduct is not written down but is understood and followed by all members of the community. These rules, passed down through generations, dictate everything from dress code to the use of technology. The Ordnung helps maintain order and uniformity within the community, ensuring that everyone adheres to the same standards. The Ordnung ensures uniformity within the community and reinforces their separation from the outside world. By adhering to these rules, the Amish maintain a distinct identity and way of life that sets them apart from modern society. The most striking aspect of Amish life is their rejection of modern technology. They eschew electricity, automobiles, and telephones, viewing them as distractions from a life devoted to God and community. This rejection is not about fear of technology itself, it's about preserving their way of life. They believe that modern conveniences breed individualism and erode the strong social bonds that define their community. Instead of cars, they travel by horse and buggy, a slow and deliberate pace that forces them to be present in the moment. Without the constant distractions of the modern world, they are free to connect with nature, with their community, and with their faith. The Amish community is built on a foundation of mutual aid and support. From birth to death, they rely on each other for everything from childcare to elder care. Their social events revolve around work and faith. Barn raisings, quilting bees, and church services are opportunities to come together, share stories, and strengthen their bonds. This strong sense of community provides a safety net in times of need. If a family experiences illness, loss, or financial hardship, the community rallies around them, offering practical help and emotional support. Section 5. Hands that build and nurture. The Amish are renowned for their craftsmanship and their connection to the land. Their skills in woodworking, quilting, and farming are passed down through generations, ensuring the continuation of their traditions. Amish furniture built by hand with simple tools and an eye for detail is prized for its beauty and durability. Their quilts, intricate works of art stitched by hand, tell stories and preserve memories. Their farming practices are rooted in sustainability. They eschew modern farming technologies like pesticides and genetically modified crops, opting instead for traditional methods that work in harmony with nature. Section 6. Navigating a different world. Living in a modern world while rejecting modernity presents unique challenges. The Amish must find ways to coexist with a society that often misunderstands or even ridicules their way of life. They face legal battles over issues like education and traffic laws. They grapple with the encroachment of development on their rural way of life, and they navigate the complexities of engaging with the outside world while preserving their own values. Despite these challenges, the Amish remain steadfast in their commitment to their way of life. They adapt, they compromise, and they continue to find ways to live according to their beliefs. Section 7. The strength of simplicity. The Amish way of life is a stark contrast to our own fast-paced, technology-driven world. In a society where we are constantly bombarded with notifications, emails, and the latest technological advancements, the Amish choose to live without many of these modern conveniences. They rely on horse-drawn buggies instead of cars, and their homes are often lit by kerosene lamps rather than electric lights. This deliberate choice to forego modern technology is not just about rejecting the new, it's about preserving a way of life that values community, hard work, and simplicity. Yet, there is a certain beauty in their simplicity, a strength in their unwavering commitment to their values. The Amish are skilled artisans, creating beautiful furniture and quilts by hand. Their craftsmanship is a testament to their dedication and patience. In their kitchens, traditional recipes are passed down through generations, and meals are prepared with love and care. Children grow up learning the value of hard work and the importance of family, playing outside and helping with chores from a young age. Their story is a reminder that there are different ways to live, different ways to find meaning and purpose. The Amish community comes together for events like barn raisings, where everyone pitches in to help a neighbor. These gatherings are not just about building structures, they are about building relationships and strengthening the bonds of community. Around the dinner table, families share stories and laughter, finding joy in the simple act of being together. It's a testament to the enduring human spirit, the power of community, and the importance of staying true to oneself. The Amish attend church services that are held in homes rather than grand buildings, emphasizing the importance of faith and community over material wealth. Men and women work side by side in the fields, demonstrating a strong sense of cooperation and mutual support. Children learn from an early age that they are part of something larger than themselves, a community that values each member's contribution. Their story challenges us to examine our own lives, to question our priorities, and to ask ourselves what truly matters. In a world where success is often measured by wealth and status, the Amish remind us that there are other ways to find fulfillment. They show us that a life of simplicity, grounded in faith and community, can be rich and rewarding. As we watch an Amish man contemplating in a field or a couple walking down a quiet path, we are invited to reflect on our own journey and the choices we make. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, the Amish offer a glimpse of a different path, a path less traveled, but one that may hold valuable lessons for us all. Their way of life is not without its challenges, but it is a life that prioritizes what is truly important: faith, family, and community. As we navigate our own lives, we can draw inspiration from the Amish and their commitment to living simply and authentically. Perhaps, in their story, we can find the strength to simplify our own lives and focus on what truly matters. Section 8. Stay curious, stay connected. Their story is just beginning. There's so much more to explore, to learn, and to share. Subscribe now to stay connected and join me as we continue to journey into the heart of what makes us human. Section 9. Support our journey. This channel thrives on your curiosity. Every like, every comment, every subscription fuels our passion to bring you these stories from the edge of what's known. Help us keep exploring. Help us keep discovering. Subscribe today.